Yo, we need to talk about Arknights Endfield. Hypergriff just held their version 1.2 live stream, and there's a lot to unpackage, some good and some absolutely horrifying. We're gonna look at the recap over on Pridewin. The special program rewards consist of 1,000 ore barrel, 10,000 T-crits, 8 elementary cognitive carriers, and 4 arms INSP sets. You can redeem these right now. You can redeem them up until April 25th. That's a grand total of 14 days. This equates to 2 singular polls, which, you know, isn't terrible, but at the same time is far from being good. There is the new 6-star operator, Zhuang Fengye, who is arguably, like, along with her and Levitane and Mifu, I guess, is probably the best looking character in the game. Mifu is a very close second. Maybe actually Mifu's top number 1. I don't know. It's like there's such contrasting differences, but like, love or hate the game, you cannot deny the fact that, oh my god, did they absolutely kill it with character designs. It looks as though Zhuang Fengye is the only limited banner character running this entire patch. So for the game's release, it had Levitane, they had Yvonne, and they had Gilberta. Then for patch 1.1, they had Rossi and Tong Tong. And then for patch 1.2, it looks like they're only going to have her. But, well, along with her respective weapon, but they do have a second banner, the Fest of Brilliance, which has Poggy, Gilberta, Levitane, and Ardelia, all those guaranteed 4-star characters, and are the only, guaranteed 6-star characters, and are the only 4 characters that are going to be available. This is akin to kind of how OG Arknights does their banners. There are multiple new areas. We got to see these areas during the live stream, and goddamn, like, when I looked at the video that was uploaded to their channel, some of these places absolutely blew me away. Their cinematic was absolutely gorgeous. There are new gear pieces being added, new gear sets being added, an expansion of the Wuling AIC plan, a brand new protocol pass. There are the login events, the Blitz of Verdance, and then the Shimmering Monument. As always, they'll provide you with 5 polls for each respective banner, along with a bunch of other goodies. There's an expansion to the Umbral Monument, an expansion to the Etch Space Salvage, and there are multiple events: the Subduer of the Blighted Sea, Curious Use of Shiranite, the AIC Support Palm Top Savior, Supply Wuling Super Chef, the etchings of our cosmic dreams. And I want to point out, though, like, despite what this event actually entails, that is a goddamn cute image. Like, female administrator there, and let me zoom in a little bit, and Perlica look absolutely adorable. Like, this is probably some of the cutest artwork I've seen for the characters in the game. I mean, you know, male administrator looks fine, but they look like they're having the time of their life. And it looks like the female administrator is still wearing tight, like, leggings. Because naturally, she has to, right? There is the Sanity Supply event. There is the Operator Progression Booster. There are game optimizations coming. New Control Nexus task feature, remote resource collection for recycling station. That's actually very good. One-click gear assembly screen access. That is going to be a time saver. Batch gear assembly, also a time saver. One-click access to advanced progression selection crate. That's also going to save time. Claim training rewards directly. Fantastic. Region filter for delivery jobs. Controller button optimization. New ultimate timer. Okay. New recrisis timer. Okay. New conduit marker tags. Moving conduits within the core IC area does not break connection. Blueprint sharing optimization. Acquire more sanity usage permits. That's actually phenomenal. And then we have the new protocol pass. The cycle rewards for both Originium, Supply Tier, and Protocol Customized Tier also give additional sanity usage permits on top of the existing rewards. So they are giving you more sanity usage permits to allow for you to utilize your sanity to grind more content, to grind more materials, to grind more resources. This is fantastic because, I mean, like, let's be real. Stamina in gacha games is already an obnoxious feature, but limiting, and specifically with the sanity permits expiring, that is a significant limitation on how much you can run, how frequently you can run, and I think that has been a large topic of contention in the community for a while now. I think, sure, they're going to allow for us to acquire more permits so we can use more of them more frequently. I do think that's a very good idea, but at the same time, they should also just either eliminate the actual countdown on them, the timer, the limit on how long you have to use them, or extend it exponentially. One of the two, and I think so many players would be very positively receptive of that. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. They elaborate on the increase of the sanity usage permits as part of the monthly pass. Then we get down to the free Pristine Access Special Monthly Pass for all administrators. This is actually great. Pristine Monthly Pass Tribute. What this is a free monthly pass for the entire month for free. So you don't have to pay for it. You get 200 ore barrels per day, equating to 6,000 ore barrels total. You get an emergency sanity booster every single day, which equates to 1,200 sanity over that 30-day period. And then you get the sanity usage permits as well, equating to 120 total. All of this is fantastic, and we get this entirely free. So, I mean, really, what more could you ask for? That equates to a free 10 pull and lots of extra grinding. They are working on bulk artificing for gear. Perfect match essences will be auto-locked and marked after selecting a weapon. New recommended mission tag. Key mission entry points are now added to the main screen. Seamless device switching while playing. Backup power feature. You can now get unlimited power for a limited time. That's going to be a very big benefit. Tier Night pylons and Sheer Night relays in the core AIC area can now connect to those outside the area. Fantastic. And then we get down to here, the contingency contract. I have been playing Arknights since the day it launched. They sponsored me for my MMO Byte channel day one. I think actually to promote it before it even released, and then for sponsored content after it released. And it has been one of my 3 main gacha games that I have played every single year since release. Nikke, Arknights, OG Arknights, and Wuthering Waves have been my 3 main games for several years now. So much so that I still have PTSD. I know there are plenty of you that probably don't recognize him, but Redblade, oh my God. Every time I see something that looks, even resembles this dude, yeah, I twitch and cringe a little bit. A lot of you Endfield players are gonna, I hope, get to experience the sheer destructive nature of this event in all of its glory very soon as a hopefully brand new endgame mode. There is the 2 operator combat event, and then we had teased 3 upcoming characters. He looks awesome. The little green-haired chick looks awesome, but Mifu, oh my God, yes. I love the fact that Zhuang Fengye is the only character, because now I could save up throughout the entire patch and hopefully have enough currency to get Mifu, because goddamn, Mifu and Zhuang Fengye are, and along with Levitator, the 3 best looking characters in the game, hands down. Now, if you're wondering what about the video was horrifying or terrible or terrifying, this right here is going to make or break it for some people. This is going to emotionally fracture people's minds in the best and worst possible way. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment, so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.